So, what is it like taking care of a newborn? Well, me and my husband take care of our newborn in two different ways. We first split our 24-hour day in 12-hour shifts. So we've decided to split our shifts between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. is the day shift, and then we have 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. Since he is not a person to stay up late at night. He is the one who takes the day shift. So he's supposed to take care of her from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So primarily that is his duty. And my duty is primarily taking care of her 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. Now, what happens in between that time when we have doctor's appointments and let's say he has to go do something and I need to come and help out? Well, I help out. And typically, what happens when I help out is that I will be exhausted during my shift, right? So if I stay up during the day and instead not sleep, I won't be in a very positive mood to take care of her from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. So there have been some times where we have overlapped our shifts to where I will end up going to bed later in the day, let's say 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., and then sleep all the way through to 12 a.m. And he will take care of her those 2 extra hours. When his shift is over at 10 p.m., he'll just go over another 2 extra hours so that way it gives me enough time to sleep. Now, this has worked significantly, amazingly awesome for us. Some people say, that didn't work for them, but for me and him, it has truly, because when you have dedicated time to sleep, then you are in a really positive mood to take care of your baby. What ends up happening when you're not in a good mood to take care of your baby is that you end up being a little frustrated when you take care of your baby and your patience is very low and your baby screams and doesn't want to go to bed or wants to stay up and you really want to rest and just, relax, and your baby's just crying their lungs out. When you're not in a good mood, when you're not well rested, when you haven't ate, you're not going to take care of your baby in the most optimal and nicest way, to be honest with you. So I recommend shifts. Now, what is a shift like taking care of a baby? Well, I can tell you about my nighttime routine. So let's say that the baby goes to sleep by 10 p.m. Then I get to have some me time really from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. And sometimes I do take that time to get on social media or review some emails or just do whatever, watch some YouTube informational videos, documentaries, whatever. Now, in other times that I'm not doing that and I'm like, no, I need to sleep. I know that I've been up for way too long. Then from as soon as the baby goes to sleep and my shift starts, I go right to bed. When that's one of the things that you start learning, taking care of a newborn, is your time is so precious and you're not going to jeopardize this time. Not even if the reels that people send to you on social media are super funny, you're just going to want to go to sleep. You're going to want to put away your phone because you're like, oh no, like if I don't sleep now, when the baby does wake up or I need to be there to respond, then you're going to be tired and exhausted and you're going to pay for it and you're going to feel miserable. So yeah, typically from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. I'll sleep, or 12:30, and then I will get up around 12:30 and make her a bottle. I make her a bottle. If she's not up yet, because it's been 2.5 hours, I do wake my baby up. I wake her up because I don't want her to wake up being fussy. So I wake her up with a bottle, she eats, and I burp her, and then she goes right back to bed, which is awesome. So then I'm still kind of half asleep, and then if I've been sleeping, and then I go ahead and go right back to bed and get another 2 hours of sleep. Now, I do this all throughout the night. If I'm successful and she's just not fussy at all and she's happy, she will sleep all throughout the night at 2.5 hours to 3 hours increments. So typically when it comes down to 9:30 a.m. Or 9 a.m., she'll typically be up. And then I give her a bottle, I play with her, I engage with her. We do little exercises, I talk to her, sing to her sometimes, and then make sure that her diaper's changed and that she's well fed by the time it's 10 a.m. And then I try to put her to bed, right back to bed. So that way, when my husband gets up at 10 a.m., she's in bed, he gets up and he can start his routine. So that's really what my whole routine is like, of a 12-hour span of taking care of a newborn. If you have any questions, please let me know. Also, let me know what your experience has been if you've taken care of a newborn and you did shifts or you didn't do shifts, because I'd really just like to hear from you. I know that one of the things that worried me about not doing shifts and just like whoever wakes up and that way me and him can sleep together, um, it just, none of you sleep. When the baby wakes up crying and one of you has to get up, it's just one of them's telling the other person, no, you get up. No, you get up. Oh, I got up last time. Or you do one, I do one. And then nobody gets like a full 8 hours sleep or even 6 hours of sleep. And I think that sleep is probably one of the most important things that you can do as a human being. I think that it's necessary for your body to repair itself, for you to, you know, heal and just wake up in a great mood. So I don't know, I value my sleep, I guess. But yeah, I want to hear from you. Let me know if you have a newborn, if you've ever taken care of a newborn, have you ever done shifts, what has worked for you, what has worked for you, what hasn't worked for you. But anyway, see you guys next time.